Disturbing signals emanated from the Bombay Stock Exchange as the first half of the week saw the Sensex mirroring the political fortunes of the ruling Congress party. Their humiliating defeats in 3 of the 4 state assembly elections saw the Sensex dipping steadily and sent investors, brokers, businessmen and politicians alike into a tizzy.
All of us in the market expected that a negative political result for the ruling party would make the index dip, but not 15% as we have seen in the last few weeks.
But the movement on the Sensex, which did manage to rally by the close, wasn't the only factor causing analysts immense worry. The big question now staring everybody in the face is whether the economic reforms policy of the Narasimha Rao government will be made a scapegoat for his party's electoral reverses. Whether under pressure from the rank and file of the Congress eye, Mr. Rao will roll back on reforms, and whether the cautious approach adopted by foreign institutional investors this week may result in a derailment of the liberalization process. The concern is understandable, especially as some of the tall promises made by state opposition leaders can be met only at the risk of fiscal indiscipline. The newly appointed Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. N.T. Rama Rao, has promised to sell rice at 2 rupees a kg. Political and business circles fear that the success of the Telugu Desam leader may only spur other leaders to try the same brand of populism to fetch votes in the assembly elections in February. This may play havoc with the economy.
Any individual who is no entity in politics, if gives a slogan like this, that I will give you rice at 1 rupee a kilo, I'm sure can win the election. But important is, can they sustain such a promise along with discharging all other obligations of a government?
However, opposition leaders do not think so.
If N.T. Rama Rao talks in terms of making a cheaper food available to the poor, it is branded as populism. This is the elitist outlook. Basically, he has understood that the poor sections of societies are suffering, and therefore something has to be done them.